Okay, I'm liking it so far.
I used to wear chinos when I was younger.
You used to be like that chinos white shirt.
I used to wear AstroTurfs.
With the chinos.
Hi guys, it's Sirayah and today it's a very special day.
I'm Joseph and we're going to be taking you through the reveal for the brand new kit.
Who wants to do the honours?
To open it?
Yeah.
I'll do
Go on,
that.
Chelsea.
Okay, I'm liking it so far. Alright, what are we saying, guys? I'm liking the badge.
Yeah, the badges.
It looks clean, it just...
Yeah.
What do you think about the gold stripes and the white undertips?
Yeah, nice.
Makes sense.
Alright, so my question to you guys is what's your first initial impressions? Like, what's the first word that comes to mind?
Say extravagant.
Extravagant.
Big word.
Good word, Carney.
Thank you, bro.
It just looks clean, like simple but clean with a few little details.
So obviously you can see some familiarities. So with the kit that we're wearing now, it's the 97-98 kit. And this is what we've been inspired by. And obviously I wanted to talk to you about sort of the influence because it was a fantastic era for the club. We had legends, we had a player manager, Viali, who's a legend here. How does it feel when you can see the decade, 25 years later, we've won 5 league titles, 2 Champions Leagues. There's a lot that's happened. That sort of season sort of set up the legacy of success for us. How does it feel to see this kit? It feels kind of full circle to me.
Obviously the season you're talking about with this kit, I think it was obviously the season that they won the treble, so I think that in itself has kind of set the bar and set the standard for what a Chelsea team should aspire to achieve in a season. The fact that they've gone back to a similar kit that's been inspired by that season, hopefully we can try and aspire to do, similar things.
When you first saw your name on the back of a Chelsea shirt when you got transferred in, how did that feel for you, seeing it in blue?
Surreal, isn't it?
Surreal. I can't believe it.
Because was you the same as me when you were like 12, 13, 14? Would you come here and play against the Chelsea teams?
Exactly.
And
we get bopped.
You get popped. And this was always the place. You drive down this road here, turn left, go into the academy building and get popped by Chelsea under 14s. So then the first time you drive down here is part of the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a surreal feeling, to be honest.
So surreal.
What fashion from the 90s do you take and influence sort of into your style now?
I think the baggy jeans is probably something that's kind of come full circle. Obviously baggy jeans were a thing in the 90s, and then for a bit it went like skinny jeans.
Very skinny.
I think that's just fashion in general though. Everything always comes full circle, so
Yeah.
I love wearing baggy clothes. So
Yeah, me as well.
What was you guys' style back in the day? How were you guys dressing?
I used to wear chinos when I was younger.
You used to be like that chinos white shirt.
I used to wear AstroTurfs.
with the chinos. Oh, to be fair. I used to wear Astros with jeans as well. Astros with jeans. Astros with jeans was.
I can't relate.
I was the chinos with the. Who remembers the Top Man tops?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Remember the Top Man tops that had like the 3 little buttons? Do you remember? And they had like and they were all different colours. You had like the light blue one and like the yellow one with like the orange here.
So AstroTurfs,
Chinos, and a Top Man top. 2 for £10, the Top Man tops. So that was the one. Dripping on the budget.
Let's go into some of your favourite players from the 90s.
Obviously a lot of legends from the 90s. Personally, for me, Dennis Wise. I liked how gritty he was. Obviously, in the 90s I wasn't old enough to remember it, but I've seen, obviously highlights of the Chelsea games in the 90s, and Dennis Wise for me was, he was a great competitor and he brought a lot of competitiveness, we'll say, to the games.
And personally, I would say, Zola.
I was going to say that as well, actually.
How do you feel about Zola?
To be fair, yeah, I wasn't even born in the 90s, but my dad did tell me a lot about him growing up, because my dad obviously supported Chelsea and stuff.
I'm going Viali. I love a guy that serves champagne before derbies. That's my type of player, so I'm definitely going to go for him. What is one of your favourite artists or songs? We'll start with you, Chili, from the 90s.
I've got a lot of Mariah Carey songs on my phone.
Legend.
I'm surprised to know she is a legend. So I'm going to go with Always Be My Baby.
Classic.
For me, that's my favourite Mariah Carey song. So that's
we learned something new today.
So that's my choice.
When you're in the shower, he's singing Mariah Carey.
Yes, and the car.
and the car, and everywhere. What are some films that stand out from that period for you?
Home Alone.
Oh, yes.
Classic.
I can watch that over and over and over again.
I actually watched a film recently called Heat, which is Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
Ooh,
There's no one seen that. I recommend watching that.
Scarface.
How have I missed Scarface?
Scarface.
Big film.
A lot of sophisticated gangsters in the 90s. We don't really get it anymore. But I'm a Pulp Fiction girl, I think. I like
Pulp Fiction 90s?
Yeah. I like Pulp Fiction, but then also on the flip side, I'll throw animation in Lion King.
Is that 90s as well?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some big films.
Yeah.
I didn't know Lion
King's
King
a
was
big
90s.
film, yeah. I didn't know that either.
I thought that was like 2010 or something. So when were like Nemo and that? Were they 90s as well?
Nemo was new one now. Nemo was like 2000s.
Oh, that was 2000.
Nemo was 2000s, yeah. So, that's a wrap for today. Obviously, these are the new kits. I've got the retro. This is the new style.
I think I'm gonna take that one with me.
This is your new uniform, guys. Your new uniform.
And
Lovely.
listen,
It's a lovely uniform.
one reason we always remember kits is, you know, the moments in which the kit was worn. So I'm sure you guys will have many, many, many big moments coming this upcoming season. Thank you to everyone watching,
Appreciate it.
and we'll see you soon.